because we are back in week 4, we are going to be looking at this map for possibly the last time this season. I'm not sure, actually. There might be some other games that have been wildcarded, but either way. So this map, new in the season, but all the teams have been able to play it for a while now. They should have fairly decent strats, well-oiled mid-fights, etc. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. Do you think one team has an advantage over the other simply by virtue of it being Logjam?
I think Logjam favors Planet Express. They had decent results on Logjam, and coolclan is not particularly known for practicing a lot. They've had
lazy, admirable.
They just, I don't know, it seems like either they don't play much at all, or if they play, then they have mercs a lot. So they are struggling a bit with availability problems. So on a new map like this, it always favors the team that practices more, and yeah, that's about it, I think. I mean, Planet Express have a new roamer that should affect them a bit, but I don't think it should be enough to have a lot of trouble winning against coolclan.
Yeah, of course you would say that Planet Express were the favourites coming into this fixture. Possibly a bit of a point of contention on Snakewater, seeing as coolclan seem to favour that as a map, but on something like Logjam, where the strats perhaps and the team play isn't going to be the best since it's a new map, would you give the advantage to the DM and kind of better team cohesion? And I said team cohesion as in the team fights, the team DM fights that are going to happen. You're going to give that advantage to Planet Express? You don't think Walters is going to have something to say about that?
Walters played really well on Snakewater, but yeah, again, I think another factor is that Planet Express don't particularly like Snakewater. So, and it's coolclan's favorite map and their best map that they used in that they even chose to play on in the Premiership relegation. So I wasn't too surprised about this on Snakewater, but on Logjam it will be the other way around, I think.
Very interesting. Well, I can hear the sounds of the teams readying up, so I think we're going to be going live with our ETF2L Week 4 game, second map on CP Logjam in just a few moments. They seem to just be messing around with the ready keys, readying and unreadying, probably changing their names or whatever, but they will be going live very shortly, and we have gone live. So this is our second map of the fixture, CP Logjam, between coolclan in the blue and Planet Express, Team Coolamundi, whatever you want to call them, in the red. So who are you going to be watching on this first mid? It looks like Smear and Sella at the same speed.
Yeah, they were at the same speed, although they were both a bit slow. I don't think it matters too much here on Logjam. We talked about it in the last time we casted. It's a bit of a slow mid developing here.
Look at Bonkers. Bonkers is just sat in his team's log room, not doing anything, waiting for them to come across the point perhaps, so that he can then flank them. Are they doing the super bait here? No. Has he timed out? Wait, what's going on with Bonkers? No, he just came around behind and messed up with Admirable. I have no idea what he was up to that mid. Completely
really
baited his team.
While Bonkers was waiting, Denya died, which was a big problem as well.
Captain's gone a little too aggressive here, does get taken down by Denia, but yeah, a situation that Flushy might get caught out in. He's having to heal up Happy Cool there, and Setlet's a little far forwards as well, so yeah, the Uber does get forced out of him. How many frags can they pick up with it? Walters goes down. Are they going to be able to get Denia? Denia on 13 health. The counter pop coming out of Fromolo and Smear. They're going to be piling this forward into choke, but they did lose the cap, so that's going to slow them down quite considerably. Oh, Flushy just runs back in through choke and gets the frag on Bonkers. Crazy.
I think coolclan is under so much pressure. Yeah, nice rocket by Atomic getting Admirable and Smear at the same time, and getting a scout as well.
Full
Last
wipe.
point is wide open.
Bonkers
What are they
is going to get
planning
his
to do
spawn.
now?
They're actually going to get the spawns of Fromolo, Smear and Admirable. They're really quick spawns on last, actually.
But the point cap so fast. This cap time should be really crucial.
Bonker's actually doing well to deny Atomic, but he's not going to be able to deny the rest. Why didn't they get the spawns there? Did I miss them? Oh, because they got the forward cap.
Yeah.
They got the second point. My bad. Right, yeah. My bad. They weren't going to get the spawns for last. I thought that was ridiculously fast.
I want to maybe watch a scout here. Let's watch Sheepy. Because this mid develops really slowly. Often you just keep staring at each other. Yeah. You know what I mean,
Each
at
other.
the beginning of mid.
Yep.
And yeah, that's what we're seeing again here. They are just on opposite sides. Sheepy engaging the scout here, not being healed much. But now Planet Express are taking some position. They get way more
Admirable's
damage by
stuck on
that.
rollers. Admirable's just sat on rollers and he's gonna go down to stickies. Oh goodness, terrible play by him. Denier and Smear were trying to escort him over to that left hand side, but Flushy's actually gone down as well. Settler managed to get sorry, not Settler, Smear managed to get Flushy and Captain there with his pipes. Nice play by him, but all he managed to do there was equalise the medic situation, and Team Coolamundi are going to be able to pick up the mid-fight.
Planet
What
Express
on
are
earth is
so...
that?
It's a taunt. Anyway, Planet Express are so calm on these mids. They just... Yeah, they're really patient, bait their opponents, and then Zettler took some position, getting damage on Admirable.
Captain's going to get really denied.
Oh, that
air
air shot on Pomelo. He doesn't die though.
No, but it was sick. Smear's actually going to go down with along with both of the scouts. They do pick up the opposite scouts in return, but things are not looking good here for coolclan. Only 3 up. They're going to have to back off to last, and the ball is in Flushy and his team's court to push last whenever they feel like it. They don't have an Uber advantage. They're not running a pick class at the moment. No, they are. Sheepy's going to make me eat my words and respawn on Sniper just as I said that. So they're just going to be waiting for that pick. They're going to be facing Denier on... oh no, he's just off-classed. Everyone making me seem like a fool here.
This last point is notorious for... yeah.
I think it's actually really bad to run an offensive sniper here from Planet Express. I don't think Sheepy's going to get anything done. He's going to get picked by like Bonkers or something. Oh my goodness!
And he proves you wrong. You look like such a monk now.
It's really bad. They should have had a soldier watching the door, but Bonkers just not knowing what he's doing on this last point. Apparently, they're going to lose Walters as well after this. And the counter push is going to come in. Oh, Settler, why would you do that?
He was distracting for his team.
But that's terrible for the Demo Man to do that. Thankfully, Captain has managed to go absolutely huge and picks up 3 frags even. And they're going to be able to pick this up. But goodness me, Settler should not be the one who takes the initiative to jump on the point.
He shouldn't, but that's classic Planet Express. Zettler just does whatever he wants. He doesn't take a lot of fields either. So sometimes he's like Roma and they have to follow up on him. It actually works in this situation.
Denny is going to be running Sniper to mid. This is interesting because they've been playing really passive mid so far. We'll see whether he can make anything out of this. He's going to be rolling up to choke. It'll be a few more seconds until they realise that he's there. Is that going to prompt some kind of aggression?
In this position where he's just waiting. And Denya is not getting any angles here. He's trying to body shot the sniper, the medic, but doesn't get it. Then he gets rushed.
He gets flanked.
Scouts. Nice coordination.
Got flanked by both of the scouts there. They just timed that perfectly. The rest of their combo was hiding, and they just sent their scouts out on a demolition mission.
A demolition mission. Oh, nice pipe as well. Wow. And I think that's the reason that Marvel gets out.
Yeah, I think so. Smear doing well there, pocketing his medic. Admirable's got all these good pockets around him. How does he still manage to die?
Must be his excellent dodging.
They're going to want to defend this here, though.
Oh, Smillis gets rushed and Marvel doesn't have Uber yet? Ooh, now he gets it. Should be fine.
Yeah, they're going to use it, and actually Settler and Hafikul are going to be so late to this fight. They've actually already got a pick on Atomic as well, so great Ubercharge here for coolclan. Going to be able to bully them out, and they've done so much damage with it. Captain really weak. Sheepy actually really low as well, but is going to escape. No, he's not. Walters is going to finish off that frag. They need to be piling through this choke point here now that Settler's dead, though.
Yeah, okay, so it's 5 against 4. coolclan want to take this mid, but it seems to work out. Flashy is very passive.
It just depends whether they're going to have somebody waiting for them, an aggressive scout and an aggressive soldier trying to make something happen on mid. But it doesn't seem like they do have anybody. Atomic was the furthest one forward, but he decided not to go in, actually. It looks like Admirable wants to use the slim Uber advantage that he has. It's 10%. No, they were moving through the log room, but now they're backing off. Decide they don't want to use it after all. And yeah, they've actually got a trade on the cave area there. Atomic getting really weak as well, but oh, he actually picks up the frag on Denia. I didn't see that. For wow, nice work.
They want to get into mid here. It can be hard, but okay, coolclan are so passive. They're giving us so much room. Why? Why don't you just exchange Uber and wait for your spawns?
a good question. Let's go over to... Oh, have we got a pause?
Yeah, it's a pause. Yeah, I don't know. coolclan are giving Planet Express a bit too much space sometimes. We saw it on Snakewater as well, where Admirable was hesitant to exchange Uber on second, and he just went to last. I mean, this might work out well here because neither team has popped Uber yet, and Fromelo has better position than Flushy. Because Fromelo is on top of mid here with Admirable. Admirable will get popped by Zlet, and then there's an Uber exchange, and the spawns are coming in for coolclan. Should be a decent situation for coolclan.
It should be alright for them. It depends how much ground they give up and whether they take that Uber fight or not on the middle. It would be a good situation, I think, for them to take it now while Planet Express are on the low ground, as you said. But if they allow them to get up top and then have that Uber exchange, while it will buy a little more time for Denier and Bonkers to get in the fight, they might not be in such a good position for it.
Short pause to let somebody in.
Yeah, let's see what's happening. It looked like Fromelo moved forward there, so maybe they are going to take this Uber.
There's also moved 1 inch.
I'm reading a lot into that inch. They're going to take this Uber forward. Fromelo's got this.
And Fromelo can multi them because Zlet and Captain are in the same place.
Yeah, I'm going to call this fight happening in favor of Planet Express, though.
Counter Uber. Oh, Flushy milking. Oh
Flushy
my god.
milking for so long. This is definitely going the way of Planet Express. Settler in mid-air, desperately trying to get a pipe air shot onto Fromelo. Does actually settle for the sticky kill instead. Admirable goes down to Captain. He just got stuck in a choke point. And actually Atomic on the flank there in the log room picks up the Demo Man as well. So things are not looking good here for coolclan.
Big credit to Zlet though, doing this jump and stuffing them in choke. And yeah, Flushy goes solo. Nice surf. The spec card isn't working at the moment. We have to wait a bit till it works
it's working
again.
for me. It's working for me.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I've got an advanced hood that's been made by the geniuses from TFTV, and yeah, it works even after pauses. It's incredible.
Nice.
So yeah, there is,
amazing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's happening. There's a 30% Uber advantage for Flushy going on here. So they have just got that purely by virtue of building it a little faster, and it's getting even higher now because Admirable's players are just not building his Uber charge up. He could have had Uber at the same pace, but they're just not doing it. I have no idea why, and so he's going to have a vast Uber disadvantage.
Pyro was so strong on lockgem.
Yeah, but he's actually going to go down really quickly. He wasn't as effective as he could have been, and Admirable nowhere near his Uber charge. Could have had it a year ago, but everybody's going to go down here. Settler doing well with his pipes to finish off 2 frags at the end, and that's going to be 3-0 already. 20 minutes remaining.
That's where the pause came in. I don't know, there was maybe a problem, mumble or whatever.
Yeah, perhaps. And so we are going to be going to our 4th mid fight. Fromelo this time is going to be running the sniper instead of Denier, but they're sticking with the sniper strat despite the fact that it didn't work at all last time. They've decided they need 2 scouts to counter the flanking 2 scouts. Fromelo's going to be arriving on the scene very shortly, charging up a shot. Is he going to be able to pick anybody? He gets Sheepy right at the beginning of the flight. Fight, not flight.
The flight. It's a mid-flight.
A mid-flight.
We just no-clip over mid.
Yeah, all the aggressive players from Planet Express getting completely cleaned up here. Smear actually looks like he wants to go onto Hafficul, but does get taken down. Hafficul doing a good job pocketing. And they are going to have a slight Uber disadvantage, but they're probably still going to be able to defend Spire here. It just depends whether they can get Settler in the fight quick enough and get their Uber charge up before Admirable plows into them.
Yeah, coolclan doesn't have Smirrer, so... But Planet Express is content with holding last, maybe because of the score, I don't know.
Yeah, possibly they're content just holding because they're 3-0 up. Possibly because they knew that they didn't quite have the Uber charge. They were on something like 85% there while the point was being capped. So it'll be interesting to see. I want to flip over to their comms actually to see how they deal with this situation.
Yeah, Flash just
I think they would have rushed it more if it was not Uber.
And charging.
Sniper's on the right.
Sniper right side. What?
What?
He's switching sides, he's gonna snipe from main now, or the left side. From main.
Push the main.
They used man.
Oh, you have to say
Just set up. I'm sorry.
I'm seeing Lubin.
Scout over the left, right. Sneaky.
Go back,
Stun out. I think
don't chase,
it's
don't chase,
I
don't
think
chase.
it's stun out.
scouting. I'm gonna snipe again though.
Looks like there was just an Uber exchange there, but where did that sniper pick come from?
From
Oh,
Sneaky.
actually, Bonkers is gonna... Oh, from Sneaky, wow. Oh, Fromelo gets a shot on Flushy, actually, as well. But it's only him and Walters really left alive. Marable, sorry, and Walters really left alive. And Happycool's going to clean him up. They're going to get the frag on Walters as well. And that repush there by coolclan just a little too late, perhaps. Planet Express were already set up. Even the frag onto Flushy really didn't make much difference.
Yeah, I noticed how Flushy just wanted to hold last there. But
yeah,
then
they're really content with just holding now that they're 3-0 up.
But then coolclan came in and tried something. Classic Admirable.
Oh, Fromolo
again,
still on sniper.
Showing his Highlander sniper abilities.
They also had a spy there just for a second. I think they were just checking whether Flushy was respawning on crits, but they'll have realised that he is actually on Medigun. And content to hold mid now that his Roma has died to the sniper. They know that they are facing a sniper here. Fromolo's going to be inching forward. He's actually got a sight line. What is wrong with my voice today? And he's going to be pressured out from Chug.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get anything else done.
Denya does that a lot, by the way, checking Medigun. It's a neat little trick that he can do as Scout or Roma.
Yeah, and it's just available for everybody, but it only seems really to be Denya that does it a lot. They've used their Uber charge in. Flushy uses his Uber proactively through Chug. Smear's going to get caught here completely away from the rest of his team. I have no idea why he was so isolated there. But he's the only pick from that Uber charge, and looks like coolclan are going to be able to repush with this. They've got a 60% advantage and a pick now.
I think this is the result of map knowledge and not practicing map enough. There was really no coordination from coolclan, Smirre on one side, and Admirable and the rest of the team in lock room.
Let's take a look at Admirable as he comes in through here. They look like they want to be pushing in. Let's see if anybody goes aggressive. Happycool's right above him. He's going to drop down. He's onto Admirable. 69
Oh,
he drops
it.
the classic Admirable drop. And Happycool picks with that frag. Huge plays. And with 3-0 down, you can't be affording to drop at all. That was a prime opportunity. Walters tries to make the same thing happen on the opposite side, but not going to work out. Settler way too far forward, and actually Sheepy should go down here as well if Bonkers can hit a rocket. No, Bonkers cannot hit a rocket apparently. Smear going down. Oh, both teams just overextending.
Oh, that headshot.
It's so messy right now.
Fromolo, wow, getting Sheepy. And Flushy is caught. Oh, that headshot would have been amazing. Flushy.
Fromolo just thriving in the chaos of that mid.
And his both scouts sacrificing for the force. It's not too bad, I mean, but they have different spawns. They have overall 20-second spawn. Until both scouts are up again, should be a problem here for coolclan. No way to contest mid like this.
Fromolo is getting pressured at the moment. Admirable's the one that actually goes down though. I think they were just spamming that choke point randomly, and Admirable went down, so Fromolo as well going down there. So a very bad situation for coolclan. It looks like the score could get even more humiliating here. Settler bombing in, tries to get onto Walters, but Walters isn't going to give up lightly. He needs help from Sheepy to pick him up. Smears actually, was that a sticky trap kill there onto Flushy? I didn't quite catch it, and then gets another pipe kill onto Atomic, so nice play by him, keeping his team in it really there.
Yeah, I mean, it's 15 minutes on the clock, and it's 3-0 in favor of Planet Express. There's absolutely no reason to think that coolclan can't bring it back. So
yeah, they definitely
shouldn't rush too much. I mean, yeah, but they still have to apply pressure on Planet Express.
Oh, Fromolo still sniping. He's gonna hit a headshot and take down Happycool.
How did he headshot Happycool there? Amazing. Was such a tight angle. And now coolclan is pushing. They have a slight Uber advantage as well. Planet Express are just giving it up, I think.
Yeah, they're going to back completely out of that point. They seem like a team that really wants to hold on to their lead, point lead, round lead. You know what I mean? They want to hold on to their 3-0 advantage here. They want to use it to really slow down.
Wow.
Fromolo's going wild right now. Atomic's actually in behind. He's going to be getting onto Admirable. No, he chooses to get onto Fromolo. Fromolo enough of a threat to warrant Atomic's attention.
Oh, he got wrecked.
Yeah, he got absolutely denied there by Denia and Walters. 2-pick advantage here for coolclan. They're going to be wanting to go forward with this, even with Fromolo on the field.
And they have Fromolo, who basically gives coolclan free picks on a regular basis here. And another one, Zed, that overextending into the sniper.
Again! He always seems to do that.
Uber, and this should be a good Uber for coolclan. They have a scout rushing, Demo jumps as well, Smirre is in. Where's Smirre? Ah, here.
Yeah, they've all just jumped forward, but Planet Express were able to really get out there quite well. Frommel with another
Again.
headshot. He's on a 4-kill streak at the moment with his sniper rifle, and he is destroying
He
FaZe.
almost got the body shot on Flushy there in the end, but yeah, didn't work out. So now Admiral has a slight disadvantage. I mean, it's about equal. That's what he will call for his
Bonkers
team.
has gone in. Bonkers has gone in to try and get a force out or a frag. A frag, seen as Flushy doesn't have his Uber charge up. Only gets 1 rocket off. Bonkers bombs really not being effective tonight.
Yeah, they aren't, but in this situation I think the call was just a suicide because there's no downside to it. If you bait Planet Express into pushing, that's actually what you want because you have a sniper and he's on fire. So, and if Bonkers dies, he just respawns and Planet Express won't push into the sniper. So now coolclan has some time to wait for a sniper pick.
Oh, this is dangerous positioning from coolclan. They don't want to be moving far forwards with their sniper here because they've got a 30% disadvantage and they're stood in lobby where the exits are really quite choke pointy. If Admirable gets too far forward here and Flushy realizes, they can get onto him.
To be fair, Admirable doesn't even realize this disadvantage, I think. Flushy just built really well, and Admirable didn't bother building because he didn't expect Planet Express to push out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's really hard for the sniper to get a pick. There's 2 angles. Either you clear main, you clear stickies in main, and then you open the door for the sniper, or you snipe sneaky side, left side from the offensive perspective. But then again, look at Flushy's positioning. He's exactly behind the box. He can't get sniped.
Did you see that? Fromelo hit the headshot on Happycore just as he got spammed down. Walters tries to get in onto the point via Sneaky as well, but he gets taken down. There's going to be an Uber exchange.
Although they are 1 man down.
They're 2 men down.
Yeah.
So this might not go well.
Ooh,
Here, Captain
getting caught out so bad. He walked. His team was in one direction and Admirable was in the other direction. He got killed, and now Planet Express have huge Uber advantage, but they opt not to push.
Yeah, I think they're going to wait for their Uber possibly, or maybe they're just content to sit there and tick the time down.
Should Admirable go crits here? He does. Yeah, I think it's a good choice because even with a disadvantage, you can still easily force their Uber and then have an advantage.
Yeah, on a map like this, your best chance of actually winning the fight is if you commit completely with a lot of players and get a lot of position and force the other team out. But getting through these choke point doors is fairly difficult on the last point. However, with crits, they don't even really need to get in through the choke point. They just need to fire those projectiles through. And so it's a fairly decent last to use a crits on without properly committing, which is exactly what they want to do here to try and get the force out of Flushy.
I too think it's a good decision to go crits. And there's the crits from main, forcing the Uber, just getting out now, I think.
Oh, but Snake's down.
Yeah.
That's not really very good for them. Walters is actually on spy.
Look at Captain, he wants Admirable, he gets him. And now there will be a messy team fight. Maybe someone can go for backcap?
Yeah, Walters is going to do it, I assume. No, it looks like he's coming behind for Flushy actually. This was such a mishmash of strats.
Almost sidestepping him.
It was such a mishmash of strats there. They had the sniper, and then they were coming in with crits to then re-push afterwards with the Uber advantage, and then they were running a spy as well. I don't really understand what was going through their heads there.
Yeah, the amount of coordination is really low for coolclan. They don't seem so straightforward. That was their strength on Snakewall. They were just really straightforward on those mids, and they actually got the last pushes in before they crumbled and went crits and stuff like that. And here on this map, they just aren't really coordinated and mobile. They are just in different places all the time.
Flushy's going to get his Uber charge up a long time before Admirable does, even longer because
there's a cave push and Admirable
is
still pretty far in lock room. Look at this.
So far in.
Yeah.
It looks like they want a back cap or something. I don't know what is going on here. Actually, that might exactly be their plan, but that's a terrible idea.
How do you want to block this? Like,
yeah, they've just... I have no idea, again, what coolclan were doing there. They were way too far in, they weren't covering all the entrances, and it is an absolute miracle that their team has pulled out the DM to kill 4 of the players on Planet Express team.
Only Flushy live. Where is he? Do they know where he is? He's backcapping on last. Okay. He gets killed by Bonkers.
That was a pretty close situation, and I personally think the coolclan are incredibly lucky to get out of that positively. Their positioning was awful, and I think they just got a good exchange around the choke point. Planet Express didn't quite get a decent Uber and lost too many players.
coolclan are trying to get
saved
into mid
them.
here. They have the heal advantage. And they are going through this narrow choke. Marble getting spammed, feeding a sniper, but there's a pick. This should be an easy in into the mid here.
Walter's going to go down on the flank, but have you called down as well, so it's 5v5.
Oh, there's someone in on the Marble.
Atomic's in.
Marble is 30 HP, 20 HP.
Yeah, he got a lot of damage onto Smear as well. Smear on 14 health. That's going to put a delay to a bit of their building, and they aren't the fastest, so Flushy has been given a gift here. He might be able to get his supercharge up in order to defend second.
Yeah, credit to Flushy for building really well over the entire match.
Yeah, I don't know whether you can really credit Flushy because it's his team that are building, but perhaps if
No,
he's calling for it
I
constantly.
honestly think you can credit the medic because the medic has to keep track of the building and he has to tell people to build sometimes. So I think that's really nice if you have a medic who tells you to build.
The control point is being contested.
It looks like they want to use the supercharge forwards, but they've just kind of sacked their player in, and Bonkers is going to go down along with Walters. Smear going to pick up a frag in return
There's
and
the
an
Uber,
Uber
and
exchange
Marble
in
was making
cave.
a tiny bit, but Demo alone, it's so hard to get. Oh my god, that headshot.
That's going to turn the tide of this.
And Flushy goes down. Flushy
down.
didn't escape fast enough. I don't understand why it's so hard for a single Demo Uber to achieve anything, but yeah, Flushy didn't run out, Smirrel caught him, and now they have to push, they have to take this round if they want to stay in the game.
Absolutely. I don't think they're going to be pushing with this heal advantage that they currently have. It looks like they actually
Denya
want
wants to
to.
go point? Ah,
Yeah, they just want to
killed
push with the
immediately.
heal advantage, but they're just baiting their players. They're baiting their team to see whether they can get a favourable advantage and favourable exchange. Sorry, and it's just a lot of the time it leads to them not properly committing and losing players. And I think it's a terrible strategy to try and
I
bait
think-
a few players in.
I think they went in for a favorable disadvantage. If you know what I mean. Okay. Because it said favorable advantage.
I get it.
But
Classic German humour.
The Uber's up, and Marble not moving yet. I noticed that a lot
Yeah.
in Snakewater as well. He takes some time.
He is
to
going
push.
to go in now.
But there
Walters
they are,
and
and
Smear leading the Uber in.
They're
They're
trying
going
to
get
focus on the
damage.
medic.
Hafikul doing a decent job actually of blocking it off. Fromler going to trade for captain, but all the positional advantage here for Team Kulamundi. Everybody going down, only Bunkers and Smear left alive. Smear, the last one up, he's going to be hanging around behind the point, does not get it. So an opportunity squandered there for coolclan. And with less than 7 minutes remaining, 3-0 down, time is ticking.
Settle on the front spawn. Ah, they will hear it, yeah, it's no problem.
Time has been added.
He goes down to
Goodness me.
terrible focus fire on that last push. Like, coolclan wanted to kill the medic and Flushy was absolutely unscathed. So, yeah, that's what saved the push for Planet Express. And Flushy has Uber, he sees the medic, he has a scout in tow. He wants to take the scout in, but the scout didn't really realize. Now he's in, the scout. It's... Oh. It's Sheepy. Sheepy on the medic. Oh, nice by Sheepy.
Sheepy showing that his DM is pretty good there, getting in and picking the medic. So creating a great situation for his team to be in. But Walters is onto Flushy and Smear's managed to defend the point from captain. Oh wow, a bit of a messy exchange here going off, but it's Atomic and Setlet that have got the high ground. They are going to be able to get the cap off, but Smear is going to trade for Setlet. So where does that put us at the end of all of this? Admirable's going to have an Uber advantage. They're going to have heals on last, but Planet Express have managed to pick up Spire fairly easily, and with 5 minutes remaining, 3-0 down, they have to push.
coolclan are pushing without Smirrel? Is that
They
Marble
have to, I
crazy?
think.
Has he
Well,
gone crazy?
I think they have to. With 5 minutes remaining, they really have to if they want any chance of winning this map. Or even
Yeah, it
drawing
seems like they're making it work.
Smear's going to join them in the fight now. Setlet has got onto Admirable, getting juggled in the air, is going to go down, and they have made this work just by virtue of pushing out together with the slight heal advantage that they had. Setler and Hafikul, the two picks, so that's going to help them out quite a lot.
Oh, nice
No
air
demo
shot by
man on the
Captain,
scene.
not getting the second one. One thing I note, every time Planet Express loses a fight, Flushy gets out, except in this case. Here he dies for once. So it's a really nice play by coolclan. With Marble getting forced here, they don't have mid yet, they have to cap this off and then rush to the enemy last.
It's 3v3 and the spawns are going to come
Oh,
in
and
fairly
Marble goes
soon.
down to Zetlet roaming and getting at Marble.
Yeah, that was pretty good. They were working together there, Setlet and Atomic. Atomic just distracting, and Setlet came in when everybody was looking the other way and manages to pick up that marble.
Yeah, that puts a huge damper on coolclan's momentum.
Yeah, with 4 minutes remaining and only and 3 rounds to get, we're going to switch over to the Planet Express comms as they desperately try and slow it down.
We're seeing another crit from at marble as well.
Actually.
Free up place pushing here.
That's a really good shot. We're gonna push with the super advances. We're gonna push.
They're walking for
Coming in.
Dimmadon. Nice. Fuck. Got one left. Scott's weak.
Control point is being captured.
Only 3 alive. Driven.
Okay, any tilt, any tilt.
I'm down.
Sorry, that.
Go down.
Polymedic. Wipe.
Nice guys.
Nice
Well
stuff.
fed. Nice guys. Let's try and get another round.
Our control point.
That little quote at the end there. Let's try and get another round. They are not scared in the slightest of losing this now to coolclan. After winning that crucial team fight at the end there, they've realised that it is effectively out
Did you notice this?
out of reach.
There was this really important information from Huffy Cool calling that marble was on crits. That was the whole reason Planet Express played like this.
Yeah, we nearly missed it at the beginning there because it was just as I switched over. But yeah, if you were listening carefully, you would have caught it. Fromolo so high in the air. Oh, Settle misses the opportunity for a frag movie frag there.
You know, one thing.
It is actually still technically possible. Sorry to cut you off, but if they cap within the next 45 seconds, it's still possible for them to draw this level. But it would be very unusual for them to be able to do that.
You know what? 1 minute being 1 minute down, one round down, and 1 minute on the clock, you could actually turtle on last on this map, because last is so incredibly hard to cap if there's a sentry and a pyro and whatever.
Yeah, it could be a good point to turtle. I don't think I've actually seen any teams do that while we've been casting, but it's certainly a strat that could well develop. Fromolo getting onto Flushy there takes him down, and with that marble running crits, they really look like they want to push this forward. I don't think it's possible right now mathematically, but that's not going to stop them trying. Atomic on really low health here. Setlet's going to come in from the low ground as well, combining together but looking the wrong way. Marble munches a pipe. Surfs, he does kind of like a skating trick around the top, like a loop-the-loop, and then lands on the other side and crits to his death.
He wanted to eat the pineapple. I'd like one thing on a general note. I mean, we saw Fromlo going huge at the mid of the match, you know.
Yeah.
But what I notice a lot is then when a sniper goes huge, it's really hard to capitalize on it in form of rounds. You get cap points and frags, but in the end it's always really hard to cap off the round of the sniper picks, because it's single picks, and those single picks always cause the enemy team to retreat, and this retreat actually saves them the last round, so they're always don't get wiped.
They're never wiped.
Yeah, exactly. They don't commit to fights when they lose people to a sniper, and this way they hold last most of the time.
And of course, when you're holding last and the enemy team who's trying to attack has a sniper, it really doesn't help. The sniper not good for those team fights. Bonkers is going to bomb in. They're going to try and get onto Flushy. Flushy sat there with his fully buffed heavy. No, not actually fully buffed. They just bomb onto the point. They are going to take that 3-1. That's a slightly more respectable scoreline. With 50 seconds remaining, that is going to be the final score. GGs are being called. What do you think about that then?
I mean, it's about what we expected, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was around the performance that I expected from both of these teams.
Yeah, the sniper spree from Fromolo at the middle of the match was amazing. But again, it didn't give them the round, and that was a huge problem. They couldn't capitalize off it. They tried crits, they tried sniper, they tried everything, and it didn't work out. Maybe not enough coordination from coolclan overall. And Planet Express is way too patient and defensive for coolclan's strats to work out here on Lockjam.
Yeah, they were very methodical, Planet Express, and they managed to work off all the advantages that they had and not allow coolclan's kind of harebrained schemes to undermine their careful planning.
Yeah, coolclan's potato strats are just too too potato.
Far too potato, yeah. So let's have a look at some logs before we grab anybody for interviews. So have you got the logs up there, Feeling?
Yeah, I got them up, and I noticed Zetlet top damaging overall and for Planet Express, and Fromolo going pretty huge for his team, but we have to note that his damage is boosted a lot by his 15 sniper kills in 15 minutes.
I mean, that's just crazy. His sniping was incredible, and yeah, like you said, we've discussed the dynamics of playing sniper a little bit. I don't think we have to go into that again, but it certainly has made a boost to his stats. Look at that.
Also, Zettler top damaging and top fragging, and Atomic had the second most frags as Roma, which is a nice feat overall.
Yes, a good play by them. Their DM possibly winning out overall, but certainly I think there was a definite team play element to the entire map as well. So let's stuff the logs. They're not as interesting as talking to the actual player.